Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Mass Effect. What do we got here? We got an anomaly, underground facility, and some debris. Let's go see what this anomaly is. Boop. Off we go. Come on, Mako. Maybe I shouldn't have gone around up this mountain. I should have probably gone around. Oh well. Just continue in this direction. We can do it. We can do it. Here we go. Whee! Whee! Sorry, just adjusting my sound volume. There we go. Okay, what do we got here?
On my way.
Mummified Solarian. Wow, that was easy. This Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Forsyth, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. Wait, it's a mummified Solarian and yet it's a Cerberus soldier? That makes no sense. Okay, let's check out this debris. Let's skirt around the facility first. Or maybe we'll just head right to it. There it is. Don't mind us. Okay, never mind then. Sniper,
Enemies everywhere! Enemies everywhere!
You guys suck. Missed you?
Perimeter secured.
Yeah, but we're gonna go get this debris first. Hopefully they don't respawn. If so, oh well. We'll just take him out again. Come on, Mako. Well, that was a nice... That was a nice turn.
Securing point.
Another probe. Dang it. Upgrades. You know what? Armor upgrades. What do we got? Oh yeah, just upgrades. Oh, what? Assign a shield, shield recovery and hardening, smash damage and physics threshold. Health regen and toxic resistance. Shield recovery, smash. I got the medical interface. Yara. Let's give you Tally. I'll give you a shield. Okay, to the facility. Right over this hill. Looks like, nope, they do not respawn. Or maybe I wasn't far enough away. Where's the door? There's the door. Poor parking. Okay. Let's go see what we got. Kind of eerie. I see red.
I smell trouble.
Destroy you.
And there's a sniper.
I will destroy you.
Come on, sniper. You guys got that side? Come on, sniper. Okay, he's moving. Holy smokes. Got the sniper? Oh, thanks, Tally. Come on, poke your head out.
Destroy you.
Dang it. There you are. Use left. Dang it. There's a guy over there, too. Thanks, guys.
I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
Sally.
I will destroy you.
Guys, get in my way.
Lost shields. I will destroy you.
I'm sure you will. Why don't you come out and do it?
I'm on it.
Good job.
I will destroy you.
You must die!
Lost shields.
I'm okay. He says I'd have health. Go, Tally. Good work.
Think we're good, Commander?
Okay, then. Objective is over there, so let's check this room first. We got... Ooh. Well, now that you say that... Let's do all this light armor stuff. There we go. Omni tool. Do that. We'll give you this one. Get rid of a blue wire. Pistols. A lot of strikers and edges. Should be okay. Sniper rifles. Can get rid of some of these Avengers. I'll equip the Avenger 5. Tally, what shotgun do you got? Storm 1, huh? Give you katana. There. What do we got? I'll take it. Level up! Anything else? Light armor and heavy armor. And an upgrade kit. Pistols. Sniper rifle. Eh. Okay, leveling. I haven't done one bit of infiltrator. Could get decryption. Liara! Oh, you only got one. Huh. Tally! I'll give you pistols. Do we get shotguns? Okay. Gel. Excuse me, Liara. Cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Shepard is easily amused. Okay, we got the Rogue VI. Look for that, look for that. Hades Gamma or Gemini Sigma. Stern system in the Horsehead. Or Hydra system in the Argos Row. Think we're okay. So let's head out. recognition kit. Oh. There we go. Okay, so what should we do now? Hi, Mako. Back to the Normandy. Let me see. Go to the moon. Gemini Sigma. Horsehead. Or Argos Row.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
And this is why you don't give out private information over the phone.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Yeah, I don't really care. Now then. The local cluster. Soul! Who knew we were surrounded by a lot of purple? Okay, time to check out our solar system. Hi, Sol. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. 0.39 AU. Distance 88 Earth days for a period, 2440 kilometers, 58.7 days. Atomic atmosphere pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 430 degrees Celsius, and gravity is 0.38 Gs. Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population 800. Orbital distance 0.72 AU. Rain period 224.7 Earth days. 6,052 kilometers, 243 Earth days. Day length, wow. Atmospheric pressure is 90 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 465 degrees Celsius, and gravity is 0.88 Gs. Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Colony founded in 2103. Population 3.4 million. Capital Lowell City. 1.52 AU, 1.88 Earth years, 3402 kilometers, 24.6 hours, 0.06 Earth atmospheres, minus 138 Celsius, and 0.38 Gs. Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population, all moons, 9,100. Wow. 5.2 AU, 11.7 Earth years, radius 71,492 kilometers, and day length 9.93 Earth hours. Saturn. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals in Titan, 117,000. Capital, Huygens Dome. Orbital distance, 9.5 AU. Orbital period, 29.5 years. 60,268 kilometers and 10.3 hours. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of HE3 in Alliance space. Population 371,000. Capital Sakharov Station. 19.2 AU, 121.1 Earth years, 25,559 kilometers, and 17.3 hours. Neptune. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Population on Triton, 70. Orbital distance, 29.1 AU, 164.8 Earth years, 24,764 kilometers, and 16.1 hours. And somewhere out here in the... Wait. There's little Pluto! Remember, this is before Pluto was declassified. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It's mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as the side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Population, gateway stations, 9,300. Distance, 39.5 AU, 247.7 Earth years, 1,151 kilometers. Day length is 9.4 hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 229 degrees Celsius, and gravity is 0.06 Gs. Hey, little Pluto! Sorry, but you're no longer a planet in our timeline. Sorry, little guy. And now, Earth! For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population on the surface, 11.4 billion. Population at L4 and L5 stations, 250,000. Distance is 1 AU. Orbital period, 1 Earth year. 6,378 kilometers, 23.9 hours, 1 Earth atmosphere, and surface temperature is 29 degrees Celsius. And right next to it is little Luna. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitats construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. Colony was founded in 2069. Population is 4.1 million, and the capital is, of course, Armstrong. Oh. Distance is 384,403 kilometers from Earth. Period is 27.3 days, 1,737 kilometers, 27.3 days, atmospheric pressure is trace, and temperature is minus 53 degrees Celsius. Let's go on a moonwalk. I'm of course going to bring Tally for sure. And we might as well bring Liara since, of course, biotics. Hi, Earth! That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. That was said over 100 years ago. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Lowell City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Okay, it's more than 100 years. Doy. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. The South Polar region of Prometheus Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near Deseado crater discovered an underground complex, a Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core, struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally not alone. While courts battled over who owned the ruins, the international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. The half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility were presumably used for first-hand observation.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening, as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology, and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
So not everything's perfect, but we're still pretty good. We got some debris. And we got the Alliance training ground. Let's go see the debris. Now that is a sight. Nope.
On my way.
Hi, Earth! Lear, you're ruining the shot. That would be a nice thumbnail. Okay, back in the Mako. CCCP Luna 23. And then there's the research facility. When you find the flag, what the heck is that? Whoa! Oh, hello! Okay.
That's the last of them.
Okay then.
Take cover.
Ow.
All targets eliminated.
Jeez Louise. I was just gonna stop and listen to what that strange sound was, but... Okay. Let's deal with this rogue VI. Destroy the conduits in each of the 3 VI cores. Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's go. Shotguns and sniper rifle. Tally, don't walk so close, please. Kinda. Move, Tally.
Over there!
Oh boy! Good thing we brought the tech expert. Ah. Holy smokes!
I've lost shields.
Oh boy, good thing I saved because I'm about to die. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, 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 I'm dead, 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 dead. Lots of drones. Ah! Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Try this one last time. Tally, get a shotgun. Wrong one. That much. Oh my god. Maybe if I try going for one of the other facilities. Maybe if I try doing that. So this one last time. I don't like defeat. Sorry. I was just seeing if I did something. I'm guessing no. No, it did not. Oh my gosh, kill, die, die!
I'll be okay. My shields are down.
Dang it, I was gonna heal you. Tally? You okay? Tally? Tally, take it out. Thank you.
That's
You
the
good?
last of them.
Okay. Oh boy. Wait. Heal up, Liara. Toxic gas is being vented into the bunker. Oh no. Lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ Mass Effect levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, set at garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open-fire battles, as they are poorly armed and armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and ELINT, electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police utilize Dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders upon using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e., deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Whoops. My bad. That was a lot of turrets. That was a little swarm. Okay, on to the next one. There's the Mako. There it is.
On my way.
See what we got here.
Finally, some action.
Whoa, hold on.
Area secured.
Okay. Hey, our helmets are still on. So, the one time I look away at the screen. No! Oh, let's look at... Jeez, that's a lot of banshees. Get rid of anything lower than 4. Get rid of some of these. Tsunami, Avenger, Banter. There we go. What are we going to face in here? Jeez Louise. Let's just wait here. Come on. Poke your drone head in. You see him? You sneaky bugger. Ah! Level up!
Jammers online.
There we go. He's in. Hey, girls. annoying.
Bring it on.
Yes, please. Since you're the last one here. I'm okay.
Clear.
Okay. Kinetic barrier field powering up through the bunker.
Negative contacts, Commander.
It's over. Contact.
There you go. Nothing here. On to the next side. These things are just hindering us. No, it's not. It's not hostile. We just shoot it, and it goes
All
boom.
targets eliminated.
It'd be nice if you can just... Oh. There we go. Tally, you're in my shot. I didn't blow
All
you up.
targets eliminated.
Tally. There we go.
Area secured.
Dang it. On to the last one. Seriously? I just want to leave. Just let me leave. Okay.
Securing point. Negative contacts, Commander.
So far. See?
Take cover.
Here they are. Here they come. Ah, moving. No, get out of here. This is my spot. Well, Leor's dead. Ah! Get out of here. Get out. Bye. Go. Bye-bye. Shoot. Pest. You don't shoot me. Ah, rocket! Okay, backing up. Everybody up, please.
Had my name on it.
Man. Take out the rocket. Tally, you're in my way. Your shield. We good? No, we're not. What are you guys shooting at? Guys, I don't see anything. I'm just gonna go on.
All clear.
Additional security drones powering up. Oh, crud. You guys ready? Oh, I see. You're shooting these little things. I can't see it, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Hello.
ECM on.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Move!
I'm ready.
This is why you don't go in front of me when I'm pointing a gun, because then I can't hit the enemy in front behind you. Go. VR, how'd you... Oh, the explosion. Whoops. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets it as a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights of the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. I forget what this actually translates to, but I know it does translate to something. I want to say maybe like help or something. The specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization. Commandos rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force to eliminate their opponents. Increases damage with weapons, improves immunity, improves marksman, and improves assassination. Operatives are masters at manipulating their environment to maximum advantage. Reduces recharge time on all tech, improves overload and sabotage. Well, considering I haven't really been using my tech abilities a lot, I think I'm going to be going with Commando, to be honest.
Clear.
Commando. What's this? Nope, down. Let's get a bit of sniper rifles in. Spectre training. Liara, we'll give you... We'll give you advanced barrier. And Tally! We'll give you shotguns. No! Of course, all these are upgrades.
Here.
Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, Shepard. Oh, that's just an eventful visit to Luna. I was just seeing if maybe I could find the lunar landing. Not sure. Oh, what's that? What do we have going on here? Why are they shooting at me? Ow. Why was this here? I'm honestly wondering if they really did put the moon landing in here or not. It's probably back this way. If it is. Anyone see a flag? Whee! Nailed it. Just driving along the moon. Earth in the background. Come on, Mako. I think they put the moon landing in.
Securing point.
We're fine, guys. That is one pretty picture. Can't really tell where that is, though. Of course, half of it is in shadow, so who knows? It's Earth. Okay. Let's head back. Wasn't there something in like the Horsehead Nebula or something? Oh yeah, we gotta also do this. Gemini Sigma. Yeah, Strenus system in the Horsehead. Ah, no update from Hackett? Asgard in the Exodus cluster. Okay, what do we got here? Ore. A huge hydrogen-helium gas giant with over 90 moons. Its striking coloration is caused by the light of ionized hydrogen filtering through an upper cloud deck of sodium. The source of the ionization has not yet been confirmed, but Bohr's mass, equal to 6 Jupiters, and high temperature suggest it may be a small brown dwarf, a large gas giant that gained nearly enough mass to ignite into a small star. Though Bohr's deep gravity well makes minimal mining operations difficult, it is the only gas giant in the system. The hydrogen needed for the local fuel cell industry, combined with the ever-present need for helium-3 fusion torch fuel, makes it economical to mine. Tyre, or Tyr. Compositionally quite similar to Earth. However, it lies over 4 AU from Asgard and possesses an atmosphere primarily composed of nitrogen and ethane. While a potential target for terraforming, the presence of the shirt sleeves habitable Terra Nova in the same system relegated Tyr to a support role. Nearly 100 corporations, human and alien, have constructed extensive teleoperated mining, refining, and manufacturing facilities across the face of Tyr. Combined with the platinum lodes of Terra Nova, the resources they produce are driving development of the local hydrogen fuel cell industries. The Asgard system now supplies nearly 4% of the galactic market. Loki. Loki is a small terrestrial world with little to recommend it. One hemisphere is largely covered by an ice cap, and the other by craggy basaltic highlands. The rough, varied terrain suggests an ancient cataclysm caused significant damage to the world. This is seemingly reinforced by its unusually elliptical orbit, which reaches 6.5 AU at Peregrine and 7.1 AU at Apogee. Penetrating scans of Loki's ice cap reveal a network of crisscrossing subterranean tunnels. Because some of the tunnels were surprisingly regular in shape and size, early expeditions looked for evidence of excavation. It was concluded they formed by natural processes. Loki's thin atmosphere is mainly composed of krypton and xenon. When it approaches perigee, frozen sulfur trioxides and dioxides can evaporate into clouds of the hemisphere facing Asgard. Terra Nova. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony, and the first beyond the Charon mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. Though banded by a harsh equatorial desert, areas closer to the poles are temperate. The pace of development was modest until extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in the 2170s. This rare metal, required in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles, attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investment from throughout Alliance space. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 30% rise in population, and growth does not appear to be slowing. Capital is Scott, and it was founded in 2152. Asteroid X-53. X-53 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-53, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X-57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating toward Terra Nova. Something sounds suspicious. Yara and Garrus. We'll go with that.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Well, we've obviously summoned on to something big. We got transmission tower, fusion torch, and fusion torch. Squad, Garrus, you have 9 points. What should we do with you? Popping textures. Equipment. Garrus, what do you have equipped at the moment? Sniper rifle. We'll give you the striker. We can give it to this. We'll definitely give that to you. Bring down the sky. After landing on the small asteroid, you were contacted by a human. 3 fusion torches are being used to direct the asteroid into the path of a nearby planet. She's urged you to find the torches and shut them down. Find the 3 fusion torches and disable them. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to save that for next time, because something tells me this is going to take a while. So, this is nice. We got to visit the local cluster and see our solar system, with Pluto still considered a planet. This did come out in 2007, after all. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. That's a pretty decent view. Not as good as the moon, though. If you like this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.